you got down to type your novels, how many pages do you type? You type with two fingers, right? And one finger.
One. Yeah.
Oh, and how do you speak so articulately? With one finger, it may take you so long. Don't you
Oh,
get
it does. It
frustrated with
does.
yourself?
Oh, it is. It is frustrating at times. It is tiring. And also, there are times
Hmm?
when there's a thought, there's a thread in my mind, uh, during the night.
Hmm.
I mean, just before I go to sleep,
Hmm.
so many times there's suddenly like lightning,
Hmm.
something strikes,
Hmm.
and uh, because uh, because everyone has to go to bed, I cannot keep them awakened.
Yeah.
I also go to bed, but then that thread stays on, right? And I don't want to. I feel it is so beautiful. I
Hmm.
don't want to lose it. So
Yeah.
I create the whole scene in my head, every word, line by line. So and I memorize the whole thing. Every word I memorize it in my mind, and some days it so happened that I wouldn't have slept the whole night just because I go on memorizing it and
Hmm.
reproduce. I reproduce the whole scene so many times so that by the time I feel it's all solid concrete,
Hmm.
it will be 6 o'clock in the morning.
Morning.
And there are times when I would be stuck in a scene and I would not know where do I take the story from there. So I will be thinking all night. And luckily, in both my books, when that has happened, when I woke up with a direction to follow. So yeah, I mean, you can call it obsession, passion, whatever. I don't know, right? But then again, it boils down to the same thing that uh, people like Sindbad did. They never gave up when they were amidst the storm. They still went on, right? And they still hung on to their ships and sailed through. So that belief, I hope it carries on and takes me through my voyage.
Oh yes, and what an incredible voyage it has been, Ashwin. Now you tell us, what are your stations that you stop to collect awards? What are the awards? I'm sure there's a long list of awards you've received. What are those prominent stations where, on your journey, on your voyage, you have stopped, collected the recognition, and moved on?
Well, again, uh, uh, the best and the most memorable ones. I mean, that started in 2009, right? It was the first one. I mean, first time I was recognized at a public forum.
Hmm.
Uh, it was the Young Achiever Award of Karnataka in 2009,
Hmm.
and it 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 uh, it is very special
Hmm.
because of three very prominent reasons. One, because uh, it was my first award.
Hmm.
Second, they also, they went extra mile and also recognized Bharat's contribution in my journey,
Hmm.
and they awarded him as a friend in a million.
Hmm.
And the third, very obvious, it was my doorway, my entry towards meeting my lifetime inspiration, and role model Sachin Tendulkar. So the young achiever is a very special award. Then I would count the President's Award that I told you about. Dad always dreamt that I would receive a gold medal from the country's president. So 2013 was a very special year. You know, I was chosen and selected by the president himself.
Mm.
So again, that remains a very special award. And the third, it's not a award per se, but a very big recognition. That was in 2016
Mm.
when I was invited by Arnab Goswami at the Times Now Group to give the keynote speech at an award ceremony uh, called Amazing Indians, where um, the function was presided by none other than Honorable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, because uh, I also, you know, um, look up to him as an incredible leader,
Mm.
a great man, and a go-getter, right? Because the journey he has been through, from a man who sold tea at railway stations to becoming the prime minister of the country, and the things he has achieved, I I draw a lot of inspiration from him. So yeah, these I would say these three things will always remain very close to my heart.
And for me, it's surprising that you shared stage with Arnab Goswami and you spoke. You were allowed to speak. You were given the time to speak because normally people, when they share stage with him, don't get to speak that much.
Oh no, that's another story, right?